Today, I'm going to give you my list of 5 items that are unnecessary, but you might believe that you need them. Now, although Nisande and I are very conscious and aware of our buying habits, on what we need, we still fell into the trap of buying 4 of these items on this list. So actually, this is from our own experience, and just to show you that even if you're conscious and aware, you might fall into this trap, and I will give you some solutions how to avoid falling into it. So the first one is elaborated exercises machines. Now, in the search of being healthy, you might have fallen into the trap of, signing into that gym membership, which, I don't know about you, we always started on the 1st of January and we are very dedicated for it. And by February 20, we don't see the gym anymore. And we keep paying for that membership, although we don't go to the gym. Now, if you're already aware of that problem, you might have cancelled that membership. If not, go and do it quickly. It will save you money. But even then, once you cancelled that membership, one of the things is that you still want to keep your healthy lifestyle, you want to exercise. So what we think is that the right thing to do is to get that gym into our house. And then we buy into this myth that we need all those equipment. But in the end, all you need is basically a good exercising outfit, a yoga mat, and some good sport shoes. That's all you need. Here's my tip for you. Stick with the simplicity and stick with the regime of healthy exercises for at least a year. If after a year you want to, step up and you want to take it to another level, then consider buying one item of those elaborated exercises equipment that would take you to the next level of exercising. Number 2 is buying those bulky kitchen equipment. And I know some of you might have gotten it as gifts, those big Maggi mixes, those big mixers, or fondue sets, or even those really unique special cutting boards that would cut your vegetables in different shapes and forms. But the truth is, we never use them. We use them maybe once or twice a year, and that's it. Now, they take space in your kitchen, they're bulky, they're difficult to wash, they consume a lot of energy to keep them and maintain them. Why do that? Stick with simple things. So here's my tip for you. Get rid of all those bulky machines that you have at home and stay again with simplicity. And keep for yourself, I call it the rule of the 5. Keep for yourself a notebook next to you where if you think that you need a certain item to your kitchen, write it down. And if after 6 months or a year you see that you need it more than 5 times, then consider buying it. Otherwise, let it go and don't use it. Number 3 is getting those special, unique ingredients of spices or food that you think you might need for a specific dish. Experiences, once we started to move to a more healthier diet, we believed that we needed these smoothies. And then Nisande went out and he looked at the best smoothies there are, made this huge list of all the different superfoods that you need, and went and bought it on Amazon. And then we get this huge box with a lot of superfoods, really good stuff, that we ended up using only 3 or maybe 4 out of them, and all the rest are still waiting for the day that we will find the right recipe and the right time to use them. So here again, the rule of 5 can be applied. Stick again with simplicity. After 6 months, have a look how many times this powder shows up in your list. If it's more than 5 times, then go and buy it. If not, then you are healthy even without it. Number 4 is thinking that you need different cleaning materials for the different purposes of the house. For us, here in Casa Alegria, it's really important for us that all the cleaning materials that we would use will be biodegradable. All our water consumption that we have in the house is going into the garden, and therefore we cannot afford having them with chemicals. So all of them are biodegradable without chemicals. Instead of buying all those different bottles with a different kind of liquids for the different purposes, all you need to do is fill up one of those bottles, plastic bottles, with vinegar and lemon, and you'll see that your house will be cleaner and smell much better and will do much good for the environment because you're using much less plastic. And the last one, number 5, believing that you need the latest version for your mobile phone or for your laptop. Now, I know today without mobile phones or without your laptop, some of us cannot work, cannot really do effectively in their work, so we need it. So I'm not saying to drop it, and I'm not saying that you need to use your laptop, your first laptop from 1993, which is probably obsolete by now, but you don't need to upgrade it every half a year or even every year or even every 2 years just because the company tells you that you need to upgrade it. You can still use it, you can still get adjustment to it. And the advantage is that we're reducing waste and we're reducing the amount of computers that are being thrown into landfills. And most important, we are actually saving money for ourselves. So this was it. These were my 5 unnecessary items that you might think you need, but you don't. I'm curious to hear if you have other ideas of unnecessary items. Please share with us in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get more episodes. And until we meet again, live fully, stay awesome from Vered in Tenerife.